Welcome to News from Bed. This is
Wait, you can't start. Why is you didn't turn the lights on yet?
No, well, I thought it's
I didn't know we were starting. You just sat down and hit the applause, which if you don't know, Patty does for 30 minutes before we hit record. He just keeps hitting the applause button and welcoming everyone.
and then I choose one of them to start the show.
yeah, and he's like, okay, that's the start of the show.
No, this is how we're going to do the show now. I figured we could just do it in the dark because it's like a nighttime show, it's like a bedtime show.
I don't know if that's what we're going for. I mean, I get that the bed includes that.
Yeah.
And there's stars.
And there's stars and there's a sky, and it just seems like it makes more sense to just do everything in the dark, I think.
I think you're really wrong. I think you're 100% wrong. I think we need some lights on.
Good thing it's my podcast, because I'm not turning these lights on, and you don't know how to.
How do you turn them on? Is it a button?
No, it's not a button. I'm not dumb enough to just leave a button laying around. It's voice activated, and you have to say a specific thing, and you're never ever gonna guess what it is. So I mean, there's no use.
You have voice activated lights for the studio?
Yeah.
What if we just so happen to say the words that would turn them off in the middle of the podcast?
Well, there are things that we would never say. There are things that you would, first of all, never even think of. Only I could think of it, and I know in my mind that I wouldn't say it.
You know in your mind you would never say the word for the password for how to turn it. Well, dude, it just doesn't look good, though. There's no way it looks good on the camera.
I think it looks fine. I think we can just plow ahead.
I don't think we should plow ahead. I think I know what your password is.
No,
too.
you don't. You can guess as much as you want. You're not going to guess it.
I think I got it right off the bat. You use the same password for everything.
No, you don't know.
Let me try.
Password.
And if it works,
fine. You get one try. Okay, one try.
1 chocolate milk with 2 straws.
Password accepted.
Go!
Oh! We're never gonna...
How did you guess that?
What's this? What is this?
It's what exactly are you looking at?
I'm looking at...
My neck is kind of sore, so I don't want to turn around.
Oh, well, it's the horse photo you put between us.
Oh, the horse photo.
Yeah, there's a note on it. It says, Patty, I saw this at Walmart, and it reminded me of you and James. Love, Mama D. And there's an arrow to which horse is me and which horse is you.
Oh, yeah, that photo.
Okay. I don't like your... That
photo. Well, my mom gave me this, and she said... I think you should put it in your studio, and I can't say no. When do you ever say no to your mom?
When she gives you a horse photo that she wrote all over?
Yeah, but she saw something in it that I don't think is that far-fetched, to be quite honest. I think...
What is not far-fetched? I don't even understand what the relationship between these horses is.
Well, that kind of leans into what our relationship is.
Do you think we're 2 white horses on an open plain?
I think my mom had something.
Real?
She felt a feeling when she saw it, and I'm just putting it up. It's not that big of a deal that it's up there. I don't think.
I don't think I'm making a big deal about it. I do think it's
you made me turn the lights on. You made me, do all this stuff.
I don't think my production concerns are getting in the way. Why would you? This is weird.
It's not weird.
Did you buy the frame and the photo separate?
No. It came as one thing that my mother gave me.
Oh.
She mailed it to me. She said, "Here's something for your
what
studio."
are you telling your mom? Did she watch the show?
Well, when she tries to watch the show, she says, "What is it called?" And I said, "It's called
2 white horses in a big open field."
2 white horses in a big open field. So she saw that, and it's my fault. It's my fault because I led her astray.
Right.
Like you would never do with one of these horses.
Right.
But
your mom has pretty nice handwriting.
She does. I got it from her.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I guess we just start the show.
I'm not really sure what you want me to say about that.
Welcome to News from Bed, folks. We have a very, What episode is this? 10019?
I do believe so.
That's big leagues. Think about how crazy that is. 100019, I think it is. That's the 10,000th and 19th episode
of News from Bed.
AD after dessert. After Donley. Yeah, we're here. We got this nice gift from my mom.
We're horses.
New bedspread here. Checking this out just to see how it plays on camera, okay? I know the gold is beautiful.
I just sit here and I calculate like what, with interest, you would have made off of all the little tchotchkes you put on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like what if you put it into the stock market and then had interest on it?
Yeah, imagine I put that into a Dow Jones. It would have been through the roof.
It's my favorite Asian comic.
Dow Jones. I definitely spend a little bit of money. It's like my child, because now that I'm 35, what am I, 30? No, I'm 30. Now that I'm 30, I can buy.
Give yourself 5 extra years.
Right. There's this cavity in my heart. Do you know how there's like 4 chambers in your heart?
Yeah.
There's a 5th one where I'm supposed to be giving money and stuff to a child. But
what are the other 4?
The other 4 are for blood.
Oh.
4 for blood.
I thought they would all be for different things.
No,
it's not a metaphorical cavity. It's the real cavity in your heart.
It's the real cavity.
And there's
right
a 5th one that's meant for giving money to a child.
Yeah, I think like when you get old enough, you're like, I need a child. I have to bestow my possessions, my worldly beliefs upon this little infant, and teach it how to go to a school and not brandish a weapon.
You know how like older men, when you meet them, like sometimes they like say really weird things that like don't make sense.
Yeah, like look at the way Patty moved his ankle at minute 43:55.
Yeah.
Yes,
pretty weird behavior. But I mean, like, yeah, even like uncles or like other people's dads and stuff. It's like they'll like just start telling a story that like nobody asked or like got anywhere near. I think it's because when they have kids, they get used to like dictating like life how they see it to the kid.
Right.
And they like so many men like always keep everything bottled up that once they open up to a kid, they just can never bottle it back up again. So like
they get used to that feeling.
Everyone around them becomes like they just tell. One time I was in Hawaii. It's like we were talking about Chili's and versus Applebee's.
Yeah, and maybe I'm gonna dodge that entire part of my life, but like recently I was like laying down and I was like, you know, if I'm one of these guys that never gets married and has kids, will I still be happy? And I think the answer is as long as Nintendo keeps putting out consoles. I think I'll be fine.
That's the worst answer, dude.
That's a pretty bad answer.
Oh, no.
But
Man, no,
I think it's kind of true.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Dude, I had a big, I had like a big moment of achievement the other day.
What happened?
I had
Don't tell me about. Remember when you went like 30 days without a moment of achievement?
Oh yeah.
I thought we were done talking about your moments of achievement.
Yeah, I guess that was more of an achievement to not achieve an orgasm. But this has nothing to do with my reproductive system.
Morning good. Welcome to Morning Good.
It actually has something to do with my transportation. I completely fixed my bike tire
on your own.
On my own, but dude, this was like a painstaking process. Did I tell you anything about this? I think I might have shielded you.
But I didn't want to hear about it.
Okay. Because I knew my tire was flat because I had some sort of a hole in the tube. I don't know if you knew this. Tires have tubes in them. Did you know that?
Why did that get the sound effect? Like it's a big reveal.
But did you know that? I didn't know that.
I did know that.
It's like, there's like a hot dog bun of rubber that goes around.
I didn't know if you guys knew this. There's pipes underneath your toilet. James.
But I didn't know that, so I looked it up, and there's a tube that's in the middle, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and repair that tube.
Okay.
I bought a repair kit on Amazon.
Okay.
I spent an hour and a half getting this outside tire, the tread, off of the bike.
With your teeth?
With my teeth. And I finally got it off. I took the tube off, and I repaired the hole. I actually found the hole. I used soapy water to find the hole.
Okay.
Fixed it, put it back on, rode the bike to play disc golf, played great, rode it back. Next morning, flat again. So I was like, I'm just going to get a new tube, you know?
Right.
So I did.
Some of you out there might have heard of YouTube.
YouTube.
But this weekend, Patty found out about NewTube. That's why I am on
Why
the
is that not a
podcast.
porn site? NudeTube.
NudeTube?
NudeTube.
You nude?
You nude. You nude?
Hey, you nude?
Hey, can I come in or
You nude?
are you nude? I bought a new tube and I put that on, filled it up, rode my thing to the thing to play disc golf, came back, flat again the next morning. So now I'm like,
It was a new tube.
it was a new tube, and I was like, what happened? Is there someone sneaking up onto my back porch and puncturing it in the middle of the night? That was what I actually thought.
It
Are
was
you
me.
doing
I'm like,
now he'll never get groceries. So
I gotta keep you thin, man.
so
I can't let you do it to yourself.
Yeah. I can't it got flat again when I put the new tube on. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I realized that you know the thing that you pss the air out of and
that
you
was
pump
a
it up?
burp.
Dude, the cap that I was putting on it would push down too far and release the air out. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, so you did all that and
And
the air was being released. But you did have a hole though.
I had a hole on the first one that I repaired, then I got a new tube, no hole. So now it's good. Now I think I'm good to go.
That's crazy.
But God, it was a nightmare. I felt like a real man doing this stuff, you know? Because I'm going to be honest, James, sitting in this bed talking about, you know, what type of dress I'd like to wear to the Met Gala doesn't make me feel like a man.
No. Unfortunately, podcasting is not one of the most
Emasculating things
hobbies
ever.
to have.
Which, by the way, we should add that to the list of presentations is things James will wear to the Met Gala. I think that would be nice.
Let's just say I'm taking inspiration from recent Kanye West.
Okay.
All black
James,
clan hood.
James is going to wear a see-through
See-through dress.
boob outfit. Yeah.
I wear the boob outfit. You just see my dick and balls.
But it's
it's like a tube, so I'm like walking like a woman. In a
yeah,
dress.
but you can't like because that's where it like crunkles down and stuff, so you can't even see your. You just see like weird reflections of
It's in
light.
there.
It's in there,
in
baby.
I
Watch.
grew up my bush for a year.
It would be funny to wear a full see-through suit and like from the feet up to like above your kneecap, just full of piss.
It's like water. You can see
like,
it sloshing
yeah.
around. Piss and shit.
Sorry,
It's like little shits in there.
I pissed my dress.
Sorry. And your lips are chapped. It's not related to the other thing. When you just keep licking your lips. Sorry. Stinks like piss in here.
That used to be a thing. Like women would wet their pants all the time.
I know. What happened to
What happened to that? Did they lose the love in their eyes and their
Why?
joy?
Why did you notice? Were you like, oh, what? Like,
Well, it
where
was like-
would they wet their pants?
It was like in my family, a lot of the women would crack up laughing and just piss themselves.
right. Well, that's just your family. Don't you have a couple pissing your pants stories? Didn't you piss your pants at school or something?
Me?
I thought you did.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think.
I thought you told a story about pissing yourself.
I've definitely pissed myself. One time I took a shit in a medicine cup. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. And I tried to throw it into the
The
toilet.
teeny little cup.
Yeah.
Why did you take a shit in that?
Because I saw that cup and I was like, I think I have about that amount of shit in my body. And I did it into the cup.
And did you have that about a shit in your body?
Exact that amount of shit.
You
in
had
my
like
body.
that much?
Yes, it was just one little like meatball,
And you like held it under there like
and I
soft
caught
serve?
it in the cup.
Did you move it around to get the swirl?
Yeah.
Was it a chocolate vanilla?
It definitely was chocolate, but then I ran to the bathroom with like a hot cup of tiny shit.
Then
and I tried to throw it, like fling it into the toilet,
I ran to the White House.
and threw it at Obama. Hey, Obama, catch! How's this for a stimulus package?
A man was shot in the head for throwing a piece of poop at President Barack
For
Obama.
tossing the smallest
An ironic
piece.
switch of events, whereas Obama is usually the one flinging poo at other people. What? He's a monkey. Okay, well, I'm watching Fox News a little too late in the evening. Jesus.
Oh, there was something about monkeys that I wanted. Dude, do you like my my mustache coming in?
I did notice that.
You did? What did you think?
I was like, wow, there must be some shadow in this room. Casting.
No.
No. That's my mustache.
That's not allowed.
That's not allowed. You must love Patty mustache.
You must like. Your job to like mustache, not to hate
You want to be
mustache.
on this podcast? Your job is to like my
Mustache.
mustache. You can't be making a joke
You have
about
to be like,
mustache.
wow. You do most for the mustache community.
Thank you for all you have done for the mustache community. We like to give the Steve Harvey Award for greatest mustache achiever to Patty DeFino.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I
don't know who I am. None of us are famous.
And why do I talk like this? Nah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I get tired. I'm that one Muppet.
Pepe?
Yeah.
Pepe.
Oh,
Right.
man. I get fucking tired sometimes. Pepe, who has to work like a real job.
Yeah.
Man, fuck being assistant manager of a Dunkin' Donuts.
I'm a Muppet. That should be a disability.
I ain't even got legs, man. I'm making donuts and shit.
How
I'm
do I not get
tired.
workman comp for being a Muppet over here?
I get workman stomp. Oh, that's a bar. Maybe I should make a Drake diss track.
The reason I'm growing a mustache.
It's because I never want to have sex again.
Again.
I've given up on the idea of having sex. So I'm growing a mustache and I bought a picture of a horse.
And that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
My friends told me that for my friend Jonah's wedding,
We're all having mustaches.
we're all having mustaches as the groomsmen.
And the wedding is 4 years away.
The wedding is literally, James,
So Patty's starting early.
January 2026. So I'm getting ready because I can't grow a mustache. I mean, look at me.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Watch me try. Ready?
I swear to God, it's growing.
Did it work?
I swear
a
to God,
little?
it grew. Don't ever do that in front of me again.
Okay.
It smells like raw meat in here.
And
when
that's
you do
the
that.
smell of growing facial hair.
I'm not familiar.
But it made me think about because now,
Is that? Are you jealous of my mustache?
Yeah. I'm jealous of your mustache.
It's fucking hard, man.
You happy you got that out of me?
You feel good? You feel good about that?
You feel good about pulling that information out of me?
You like making me smaller than you?
It did. I've never had this feeling in my life, but it made me feel
A vagina?
like a woman, dude. Because I was like, all of my friends can easily grow a mustache. And I have to spend like all of this time prepping just to have enough hair. And I have a feeling when it comes down to it, guess what I'm buying the weekend before the wedding?
Fake mustache.
Fake mustache. I'm gonna get a fake mustache.
Okay. I think you'll probably see what this looks like over like a month or two, and at the end you'll be like, all right, I think I'm
Yeah.
done.
Because it's not gonna like keep growing, right?
Yeah.
I can't have like
No, it will, but you don't want it to. You don't want it to be too long. You see that firefighter that died and he grew the mustache like over his mouth?
oh yeah, like the Lorax.
Yeah, he looked like Danny DeVito Rax.
One thing I noticed. Really quick, back on the wedding thing. I'm doing this. I realized when I'm doing my wedding, because I get to see all of these weddings happen,
Right.
and I get to tell them to you. So you should make some of these decisions too when you get married.
Okay, let me know your tips.
My groomsmen, I'm not having any friends.
Okay.
I'm having 6 Chinese elders. Wait.
You went through all the you went through all the races.
I went through all the races. I'm going to have 6 old Chinese guys standing next to me.
Okay.
And each of them are going to be like...
Eating raw vegetables.
Yeah, they're going to have like
A
a
rutabaga.
life... they're going to have like a life lesson that they taught
Yeah.
me. So when I like... When I'm like handing the ring, I'm like...
And remember
remember...
to wipe from front to back.
yeah. Exactly. And they're
never
going to step
back-
up one by
back
one
to
and be like,
front.
and I taught you patience, and then like the next
Chicken must be cooked. Over 160 degrees internal temperature.
Yeah. And it'll be like the 6 pillars of my existence, the 6 people who taught me. Now, it'll be a little awkward because my wife will also be a Chinese elder.
So, yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Yeah.
I'm not like
she's a fat Chinese elder.
Have you ever imagined what it would be like for you and like if your girlfriend was fat and you were like the super skinny one?
I would love it.
You would love it?
Yeah, that's like you get more attention from that than you do if your wife dies.
It is like,
oh my God, are you okay? Did she break you in half?
Oh my God, did she die on top of you?
Yeah, they like get very confused. I think I always would. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say something.
Well, I was gonna say I'd imagine being the skinny guy with a fat girlfriend, like having sex with the fat girlfriend as the skinny guy, probably is a similar experience to jumping into the McDonald's ball pit. You know, because it's like this big entity.
It's greasy.
It's greasy.
It's lumpy.
There's maybe a couple of chicken nuggets that slipped through the cracks in there.
That would be pretty hot.
And it's kind of like just
you pull off a girl's pants and she just has what's equivalent to the bottom of the McDonald's bag.
Yeah. She has a value meal.
Like a used straw paper.
Yeah.
A chipotle sauce.
So
I don't know.
I don't know. I would be down.
What was your question? What would happen if my girlfriend was fat?
Is that what your question that was my question. Like,
that's what the question. What would happen? I'm killing her. If my girlfriend even gets a little bit fat, she's going in dirt. And you can write that. My name is Patty DeFino.
That's right. Well, James.
What?
We have a few more segments here on the show.
Oh, great! I thought we were done.
No. We're just getting started. But We're
just.
I know.
Started?
We're only 5 minutes in.
No way.
No,
dude.
we're more than 5 minutes.
It took me 15 minutes to get you to turn the lights on.
Lights.
All of the lights.
I recently.
Fast lights, car lights, star lights, every light. All of the lights, all of the lights. I like when he lists. I like when a rapper just lists different kinds of a thing.
Yeah, fast car, slow car, silly car, tall car. All of the cars, all of the cars. I was
fat guys, skinny guys, black guys, Asian guys.
All of the guys, all of the guys.
I tried to tell you, but you already had some guys.
I've been trying to go on YouTube and like, I've been commenting a lot more. So I switched. Right. I remember I talked to you about this where I used to have my name available for everyone. I've switched that on Instagram or on.
You didn't do it on Instagram yet.
On Instagram, I'm not. Well, here's like a big thing, James.
Oh, a big thing. I've been waiting for a big thing the whole episode.
Here's a big thing.
Other than the lights being off and what would you do if your girlfriend was fat? Let's see if you can pass it up with this one.
So I switched my Twitter handle to Gassy Hips. I thought that's funny. Let me go funny with it. And
what is that a play on?
It's just a funny thing. It's just funny.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like
no,
nasty hips.
No. It's got no tangential thing. But I decided I got to come up with the funniest possible name and image for my YouTube, my personal YouTube now. And James, I think I got it here. Pickle Nips. So if you can see...
This is what the news from bed is going to be?
Not news from bed. This is like my personal one.
Okay.
I took off my full name.
Okay. I like
switched
it.
to
I
Pickle
think you
Nips
should be anonymous.
Yeah, and I put this guy who's got pickles for nips.
So this guy, obviously you. Obviously a photo of you.
It's just a photo of me. But this gets me to this, because now that I'm an anonymous guy...
Oh, wait, your at is pickle nipping?
Yeah. Don't you have like a vocal thing for this gets me to this? Because remember when I would say that and you're like, this gets me to this?
No.
Do you remember that? There was
that?
A couple episodes ago where I said, that gets me to this. And you said, wait, let me get a soundbite for this. That gets me to this. I don't remember.
I I don't.
I should have clipped it because that would have been funny to do right there.
Oh, damn, dude.
But James, I think
changed your YouTube to Hitler Lover 47.
Oh,
thanks,
and I put
Patty.
the same image of pickle.
Except
nips.
it's swastika pickles on the nipple.
Yeah. I think live on News from Bed, I should
Make your Instagram news from bed.
delete my Instagram.
You're gonna delete your Instagram?
I think that would be a fun thing. I want to do it. I want it to
Why?
be done because I don't like it. What am
Okay.
I on there for? To see if Grant Moore has a new special coming out? No, I don't have any need to be on
you're
Instagram.
right. He'll tell you
I thought it would be a fun bit to do that live on the show.
right now.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Are you like scared?
No, I just I don't care. I send you stuff, so I gotta.
Well,
figure
that's
out
what
how to
I want. I want your consent.
Does anyone else contact you over Instagram
Dan Bask.
to ask for spots in New York?
Yeah, Joe. No one contacts me. Let's see. Tommy,
Yeah,
my
you
friend
don't.
Anthony,
Okay.
Alex I.
So everyone that would talk to you on Instagram is someone you could already talk to on the phone.
Yeah,
All right.
I think we do it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I don't know how to do it. Here is my Instagram. It's got some ladies on it.
Do you like any of the photos you have on there? Are you worried you lose them forever, or are they saved on something?
James, I don't know. I think I just delete the thing.
Okay, I'm not.
I've got some reels on here. I mean, there's nothing I'm married to, literally. So I think I just do it.
Okay.
And plus, maybe I just delete the app. No, because I've done the app. I think I have to delete Instagram.
Like for everyone else.
The problem is, like, I want to make it like interesting in some way.
Okay.
But let's see. I'm going through settings and activity. I'm going down.
In what way
to-
do you want to make this interesting? You're just going through a settings menu.
Well, I'm
I want
trying
to make this interesting. Settings, privacy,
Yeah. Is there like
women's
a
shoes.
I thought like deleting your thing, there would be like some kind of like
They're crying. They're begging you to come back.
yeah, and I don't even know how to do it.
Do it.
Do you know how to do it? About maybe account
No.
status.
No. Let me see. Oh, you're plugged in.
There you go. Try that
Can't
out.
charge your. Oh, dude. Whoa, this is your phone. It's so heavy.
Is it?
No. Fucking idiot. Profiles.
It's like impossible to delete, isn't it?
Just change your hat. Horny homo 48.
Horny salad.
Horny 4 salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can remove Instagram.
Are you sure you want to remove Patty is Funky from this account?
I don't know if
center?
it'll delete it, but it'll remove it from your ability to do anything on it.
This will not manage. Okay, I'm just going to remove it.
So you can never access it again. Never.
Finish removing. Let's watch this live. This is a big moment on News from Bed. Patty is off Instagram. You removed Patty is Funky.
Guys,
Wow.
Guys, how are you feeling out there?
Wasn't that
wow.
a cool bit?
Oh, dude, Patty, great bit idea, dude.
I thought there was going to be.
Incredible.
I thought it would be fun.
No, it was fun. I'm just making fun of you.
It wasn't
You're setting
very
yourself
fun.
up. Well, what do you want me to say?
That's okay. I just wanted
Why
to do
did
that.
you want to delete Instagram? Why? Because you're looking at too many people you went to high school
I'm
with?
looking at too many boobs. There's too many boobs out there.
Men and women.
And there's an
I don't
E-
want to see your boobs all the time.
I think boobs, first of all,
Put them away.
put them away.
Why are you craning your spine to stick your ass cheeks apart in toward the camera?
Right.
What are you doing?
You know what you're
You're
doing.
embarrassing me, and I don't know you because all of you live in Arizona.
That's right.
Go to my bio for my secret link. Well, it's not a secret because you just wrote it on the
On my
interior of your asshole.
On my face.
Not a secret. You wrote it on my face.
So yeah, my Instagram is gone. That's how that's.
So yeah, my Instagram's gone. I got a horse photo. I got no women. I'm driving a PT Cruiser now.
I'm very
My
against,
life is really cool.
I'm very against getting the PT Cruiser.
I'm all in.
I told you about that. I texted you. I said, James, like, this is happening and I can't even stop it. And I want to stop it.
You have to get it.
I know I have to get it, but I'm going to be I'm never going to leave my house because I can't allow anyone to see who it is in this neighborhood that gets into the PT Cruiser.
Hey, you never have to worry about any black teenager stealing it.
No.
They'll be like,
no.
We're good. We're good on that.
I don't have to, yeah. Which is actually funny because when I bought this photo today, to break the illusion of the bit, I bought this at a Dollar General. It was $8.
How many stars does the Dollar General have?
I could give it 100 stars. It's the greatest Dollar General. Oh, you mean like how many like lieutenant stars it has? Okay.
Lieutenant stars. Hello, sir. I'm reporting for Mario War. I'm Lieutenant Star.
I'm Lieutenant
Toad Star.
I'm Lieutenant Dan's cosmic uncle.
I'm ready to fight in a war and run completely circularly around planets.
Is that a Mario Galaxy?
I'm Lieutenant Dan Toad Star.
When I bought
I can't wait to manipulate hold on. I can't wait to manipulate the gravitational pull of separate planets and their moons. I'm Lieutenant Dan Toad Star.
So when I bought that,
Lieutenant Star,
the cashier is this lovely black woman who's always like, "Hey, baby, how you doing, baby?
How you doing?
How you doing, baby? Good to see you, baby.
Good to see you. You want to give me $1?
When I cashed,
you need some ibuprofen. Thank you for coming to Dollar General. You need a little ibuprofen. Why?
Why? Because you sore. I can tell from here.
Because your heart is sore. She's like a little Asian too. Because your heart is sore. You need a little ibuprofen.
The lovely cashier, when I checked out, she said, the
ninth day shall come.
Yeah, she said, "Oh, this is beautiful." She loved it.
You're like, I was buying it for you.
I should have given it to her.
She's like, I don't need no dollar photo for my job.
That reminds me, dude. I do the weirdest romantic stuff, especially when I was young. I would like really ham up. I remember,
like, what?
There was this toll booth woman who I would like drive through her toll like every single day.
You would drive through with your feet in the air floating.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah. And I would like, I was so excited. I'd give her a quarter and we'd always have like a little bit of a banter and then I'd pull away. It was a quarter to go one stop on the throughway.
You give her 7 quarters. Like, that's my phone number. She's like, it's not more.
So I was like, take the average year of all these quarters. Those are the last 4 digits.
This is my phone number.
Yeah, throwing change.
Like millions of possible combinations.
Yeah. Well, one of the days I pulled up and I handed her a bouquet of flowers. I did. I bought.
How old were you?
I was, I think, 19.
And how old is she looking?
Shame.
65.
I think she was 50. I think I handed a 50-year-old woman a bouquet of flowers.
Why did you do that? And what did she do?
She was like, "Oh my goodness, this is so nice." I was like, "Yeah." I thought it would be nice to give like this woman flowers.
You're like,
I wanted nothing.
You want to just get on the road for free?
Maybe.
How about you let me get on the road for free? Save Daddy Patty about $4
How about you
a
let
week.
me get on the road for free?
You let Pappy Patty save about $4 a week.
How about you let her on the road for free?
Oh, you like them flowers? How about they keep coming once a month, as long as you let her?
You better shut your window. Those bees gonna let in there. Can't be letting them bees in there.
It's hot in here, dude.
Is it?
I'm sweating.
All right, I'll turn down the degrees, a couple degrees here. But then we're going to start the big segment. Because, ladies and gentlemen,
we're going to find that toll booth assistant, and we're going to have sex with her.
That's right.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
having sex when you work in the toll booth. Anyway, guys, I'm wearing a sweater, so that's why I'm hot.
Yeah, you shouldn't have wore a sweater.
I was trying to change up the visual iconography of the podcast.
I like that word, iconography.
So does it solve my sweater wearing?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I don't care whatever you wear. It's just like you're gonna be hot. Ladies and gentlemen, big event here on News from Bed.
I need Zen, dude. I need to go get a Zen.
Oh, we'll do that after the after the show.
Oh, okay. I need to get a Zen though.
Yeah, we will. We'll
all right. So I have some ideas for what this segment could be called. Depends on what you want to do. My first idea.
Okay. Well, hold on. First, let's set it up, because if you noticed at the beginning of every episode, we've been posting the new email. The news.
Trying to say. I said the email, and you were like, the news, blues, goose, blues. What were you trying to say?
I was gonna say the News from Bed email address.
All right, let's try it again. If you've noticed at the beginning of videos, you might have noticed we've been posting the
News from Bed email address.
Welcome to Morning Good.
And on that email address, we've asked you to send us things, whether it's a voice recording, an email,
several dollars,
several bucks, something.
A guy that sells bugs over the internet.
Any way that you can contribute to the show is how we want to use this email address to kind of interact with the fans.
Yeah, and then we're going to do maybe however frequently when we get a good amount that we want to respond to, we're going to do a segment about it and reply. And so we need to pick a new name. And so I'm kind of part of the pitch team here in the News from Bed studios. And so I have some different names for what this segment could be before we jump into it today on this episode. So this is my first idea, Patty. What do you think?
Okay, so here is the first one. We have Bed letters. I like this, and I like that you used like a piss color under the letter.
Yeah.
Because it's like bed wetters. This is actually, James, really fucking great. It's a great idea. Bed letters, yeah.
All right, so you like that
So
one.
that's like, so then, they'll send us kind of like almost like we're in war, and you're like, hey, I think about you all the time.
Well, no, just like questions.
Oh.
Not just like marveling at how much they love us.
Oh.
More like something you want to hear us talk about, a question and answer. I think it should be more of like a Dear Abby column.
Okay. I like that. All right.
I got a couple others, just a few others. This is a different idea. This is called Ask Patty with James.
Okay. All right.
What do you think of the name?
I'm trying to get the whole thing in frames. So, James, why are you built like one of those guys from Beetlejuice?
I don't know. My girlfriend took the photo really low to the ground.
Wait, you didn't doctor that photo in any way?
No, that's just the angle. That's what I look like to
your
children.
Your hand is like 5 times bigger than your head.
I know.
And I can
just
see
like
your bulge from here, too. It's like crazy.
You mean my gut?
No. There's like this is a crazy photo.
I know. Isn't that weird? I thought it was the weirdest photo of me I've ever seen.
Did she take it where you like climb through like one of those dog tubes and she was like taking the shot from like your feet up?
Yeah, it was probably from about my feet up.
That's pretty nuts. I mean, your hands look massive, and I don't know what you're holding in that hand, but it's like
drugs.
It looks
like a bottle of mayonnaise.
Yeah, it kind of does.
But what do you think of the art on this one?
The art, I'm not in love with.
It's called Ask Patty with James.
No, but it's more like Ask Patty with James.
Look at his tiny head and his big
James is really big, and the J is covering up half of my peg.
All right, what do you think of
and
this
the
line?
other half of my other image of me? It's funny that there's 2 images of me, one of you, and the one of you is mostly what this is about.
I wouldn't say it's a great photo of me, though.
It's James. It's not. It's not a great photo of you, but that doesn't make up for it's like everything's a little off center and kind of with James is just huge.
What do you think of the backdrop? It's like a blurry mall.
Yeah, it's almost like
blurry airport bar.
It's like B-roll on Suits. Yeah.
We gotta get more suits.
I need more
Did I ever tell you about my idea for a sketch about suits?
Yeah, it's all about. Yes, you have.
It's about like when you own someone in law, you rip their entire suit off and you own it. Yeah. Okay. Well,
you strip them of their suit.
Yeah. This is good. I kind of like bedwetters more.
Okay.
So this
I have
one
more. Just
okay.
One more.
All right.
So you
well,
can
let's
pick your
go to
best
the
out of
last
three.
one. Dear Bed Boys, I like this one. I like Miku Santron with like some kind of an optical biotech gear thing and wearing what I can only assume is the antenna of a Belkin router on her head.
Her?
I guess I think it's a her, right? Well, that's a good question.
We'll discover that later.
That'll be in a later episode. Dear Bed Boys, I think you take the Miku and you put it on the bedwetters.
We can do that.
Because I just think the rest of this lacks compared to Miku. And I think people are going to they're going to see Miku and be like, well, what about Miku? You know?
What about Miku?
Well, I think these are
What
three
about
good
Miku?
ideas. James, I really love this. This is
That's the one I like too.
This is like the only one that it really could be. I feel like. Well,
it's almost like I made one that I thought we would use, and then I made two other ones to try to annoy you.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's time we get to the second.
All right, I guess let's get into it.
Let's get into it. I think we had 6.
Yeah, we got voice memos. That's what's weird. We got
voice memos sent to us from you guys. And this is just to the News from Bed Gmail account. We haven't listened to these, so we're not sure exactly how they're going to go. But let's just go to the first one here and take a listen, okay?
Polski słynie Paddy and James, z językołamców i zbytek spółgłoskowych. News from Bed Urdu, अपने फारसी अरबी रस्म ख़त, एजक szczęście. वर शायराना रवायत की वजह से मशहूर है. Le français.
Wait, what? What English? What language?
I have no idea.
I almost said, what English is this?
He said our name.
I heard him say News from Bed also. What is it?
I don't know. There's a little bit more.
Okay.
Est worm-sized tube of toothpaste melodieuse. Esse expressions take off your socks romantik. Deutsch ist berühmt für in the morning time seine zusammengesetzten
He's like
Wörter.
slowing down.
Yeah, wait, is this like one of the comments that we get? You know when we get those
like it's like, did a robot write this?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of random
We don't speak
things.
this guy's language. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
We go to the bathroom. Where can someone get riben yuha? Fuza na pio.
Now it's like slowing down.
Doktak no kegyo taike de shirarete imasu.
Okay. Well,
All right, that was
who
weird.
was that? Who
I
sent
have
us
no
that?
idea what that was.
Can you like if that was you?
If you're a fan at home, translate to English for us.
Also, the name of that file is just a bunch of numbers, so we have really no way to figure out who that was. Okay.
I know how, but I'll never tell.
Okay, let's go to the next one here. This one is just voice memo 100 something. Let's take a listen here.
It was.
Wait a minute.
What is wrong
Why
with it?
is it slowed down?
I have no idea. What is wrong with it?
Let me maybe exit out of this and play it again.
It sounds like a horror movie. It's
It was a permanent filibuster. Gonna fill you up with buzz. A permanent filibuster. Filling you up with buzz. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Guys, this is not what we asked for. It's not a question. It's also 2 minutes long.
Yeah, what if-
Hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Let me suck you up.
Okay, all
Wait,
right,
wait a
all right. That had nothing to do with the first part.
Okay, hold on. So this is some kind of a voice memo sent to someone and they're singing, I guess.
Yeah, the permanent filibuster. I'm gonna bust in you or
I'm
whatever.
gonna fill you up with bust.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, weird. You knew it right
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
And then he said, I'm going to suck your nuts.
Suck you up.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
Can you skip a little bit? How long is this?
I don't know. Let's just listen.
I'm a big old nut.
All right. All right.
A big old nut. A big old nut. It's a cowboy town and it's going down. Throw a football now.
This guy's singing an album. He's giving us a whole album.
There ain't much to this town but big titties. We ain't got much but big titties. It's just a titty. It's big titty.
Oh, he's
Big
snapping now.
titties. Titty
Why
was
is he-
small. Titty was small. Small. Big titty. Titty was small. Titty was medium. Small. Big titty.
Man,
So anyway, yeah, that's those are my lines for this week. Just mix those up and send me the songs when they're done. All right. Also, this is the kid who played Draco Malfoy. So make sure
Okay.
you put a little Draco spaz on them boys there. You know, like a little
okay, wait.
Slytherin.
no, I got it.
Okay, so
No, I got it.
so the
No, I got it.
so the
So the kid that played
Draco Malfoy.
that's his new song.
Yeah, he's sending these. These must have got lost in translation here because these got sent to us by accident.
But if he's a fan of the podcast, imagine the email he sent to his producer. If we got the producer email, the producer must have gotten our email.
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
First of all, that guy was not British at all.
Yeah,
Weird. Maybe
I think
he's
that's
method acting.
yeah, that's weird. I think that's good on that one. We got the gist on that
Yeah,
one.
that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I think that's a good song. It has some legs.
There's a couple ideas in there. What is this one right here, James?
I can't read that.
Let's just play it. We'll see.
Fuck ass, sick ass bed boys and such. Riff raff, motherfuckers. Listen, butt boys. Real butt down butt brothers.
Okay.
This guy's just saying stuff.
Yeah, well, butt down butt brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening though.
Beer gut butt splitters. Gut loving nut suckers. Scum suckling mama spicy friends. What's the move? Tuna salad or egg salad?
Okay.
Okay,
all right.
all right, that's a
Well,
question.
hey, finally a question.
Hey.
That's good. Okay.
Hey, 3 of 6, we got to something we can. We had a robot speaking multiple languages. Then we had a guy singing.
Not only a guy, Draco
Draco
Malfoy,
Malfoy.
the actor Draco Malfoy.
Yeah, the actor Draco Malfoy. I like how he's like, oh, by the way, this is the actor that
plays Draco Malfoy. Yeah.
Like his producer just got a random MP3.
Yeah. And like we couldn't tell from
Okay.
listening.
So this guy called us butt boys a bunch of times, and then
what did he say? What's better, egg salad or
tuna salad.
tuna salad? James, I don't think there's 2 things on this earth that I hate more than both of those
Really?
things. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say egg salad.
And I'm going to have to say whatever James just said because I didn't listen.
Oh, egg salad.
Egg salad.
No, try it. Egg salad. I love to do it to my girlfriend. I pretend like she's saying something wrong when she's not. I go, no, say it like me. Parkour. And she's like, parkour. I'm like, no, parkour. And she's like, that's what I'm saying. And then I get domestically abused.
All right. This one is called
Domestically
For Patricio Urgent. Let's take a listen to this.
All right. So we're
Hopefully it's not
Oh, I
serious.
can't wait to split a watermelon with you. I cannot wait to split a big old watermelon with you, Patricio. Oh, you love to eat the watermelon, spit the seeds all over the room. All over. Remember, we would all sit around the table and say, Patricio, you spit those seeds all over the room. Oh, and we would cheer, Patricio, we would cheer. And now we're selling kites.
Oh, they're
It
selling
doesn't
kites.
get better than this.
Oh, an M. Night Shyamalan
Oh,
twist.
Patricio, I just wanted to call to tell you that, my own life.
Oh,
Patricio.
no.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What? No, don't do that.
I already flew all the kites. There's no more left to fly.
What?
Patricio,
What?
I can't fly anymore. They're all gone.
No, all the kites are gone.
You could just
Unless
make
you
more
can
kites.
figure out where they went and
What?
save my life, Patricio. You
Wait a
could
minute.
save
It's a call to action.
Brother John Ricio's life right now. I hope you got the gall to do it. Anyway, tell Ron to have a nice night and say hello to the kids for me. All right, bye-bye.
Okay, so
I actually have nothing to say about that one.
so that's a guy named Patricio who's calling his the guy's name is John Riccio,
Yeah.
calling his brother Patricio, who they own a kite business with, to tell him that he's going to kill himself because there's no more kites.
Right. So
they're
again, not
gone?
not a question.
Not a question.
Not even for us.
I don't think that was intended for us.
Out of four things, I can just kind of assume that the Butt Boys one was for us.
was for us. Maybe.
Every other thing seems to be not for us.
Yeah. And that's not really how we thought this segment would go.
We thought you guys would be like, "Hey, what's the best place to grab a slice of pizza in New York City?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we can answer that.
John Riccio.
John Ricio's. John Ricio's bagels, water, lead, paper, and pizza.
and kites.
Oh, it was right
But
there. John Ricio's kites and pizza.
I feel bad because this was clearly for Patricio and he's not getting that message. So John Riccio is probably dead, you know? Unless
And he will be missed.
and he will be missed unless we can figure out where these kites went. But
That's not my job. I'm not Paul Dricio.
no, Patricio, no, not at all.
Patricio O'Neill. They have a
Let's
brother
see.
named Neil, so it's John Riccio, Patricio Neil.
Patricio O'Neill. Yeah. Have we played this one
I
yet?
don't believe so.
Okay, let's go to the next one here.
Hey, Patty and James, love the show.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. Wait, guys, hold on real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
Okay, guys, 1 sec. I have a question for you guys.
Oh, sure.
What's a vacation you'd plan for someone you hate?
Hey, I got a
Wow,
question.
that's a good
Hey,
question.
hey, wow.
Thank you.
Look, we can respond and talk about it.
That's pretty good. That's what we
'Cause it's
wanted
like-
the whole time.
Right, it's an open-ended
Yeah,
piece
yeah.
of content that we can reply to.
Right. That's versus something
A
that
song,
just plays.
and then a guy that's like, my brother eats watermelon. I thought it was sexual, but then they're brothers.
and they're
then
brothers and they kite
There's a woman
fly.
named Rhonda, and they own kites, and he's gonna kill himself.
And he's going to kill himself.
Right.
But this is a question. So what vacation would you plan for someone you hate?
I would say going to Patty's hometown.
Not bad. A little boring. A little stinky. I would say
That's what she
Holocaust. That's my thing.
Just Holocaust.
Just Holocaust.
I'm gonna think about this. I think it'd be funny to plan like someone you hate. You like send them to like Disney or Universal on a day you know it's gonna pour rain all day. So there's like no good way to enjoy the park.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're soaking wet outside. You get into the ride. It's so cold in there. You're like miserable the entire time.
yeah.
Half the rides are shut down. And
Yeah.
they spent all this money. That's always like a funny like thing that could happen to someone you hate.
Yeah, that could happen to someone you love too. What about like a tour of people who
Or homeless.
like
we should do a
homeless people tour?
So
Yeah.
this guy likes to jerk off into Chinese food bottles.
Products.
And this lady had a baby and then they ate it. If you look on your right, there's 7 tents in a line.
And everyone has their penis ready.
Ready to go.
That's a great question. Thank you very much. They didn't send a name.
I think it says Tim voicemail.
Oh, Tim. Thank you, Tim. I
Thank you, Tim.
appreciate it.
One more time, Tim, though, when you call us and you leave a voicemail, you don't have to be like, oh, hold on. Just when,
Yeah,
when
just-
you can record, that's when you start recording. And if you do any of that stuff in the recording, don't send it to us.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good. That's
I'm
a
trying to help
good
the
kind
people.
of. Well, this is the first one, so
Right. Well, this is actually the last one. of
no,
the
I mean the
first one.
the first
But this
time
is the
we're-
last one of the first
of the
one.
first one. Yes.
Okay.
But this is the first time on the
Well,
podcast.
transitioning from that to this.
Very nice. Just this is the first time we're doing this segment, so it's
No, this is the last one.
Well,
of
it's the last
list.
time we're doing the first segment.
This is the last time we're doing this segment?
No, it's the first time we're doing this segment.
But this is the last
This is the last voice of this segment. Yes.
Okay.
That we're
See?
doing for the first time.
That's what I do to my girlfriend. I just make her repeat the same thing. It's funny. I'm a little trickster.
This one's got a long title. It says "Underwear by Rosie Customer Service Request." So I don't think.
So we got 5 voicemails not meant for.
Yeah, I don't think this one's meant for us. Let's take a listen and then we'll round out this segment. Okay.
Hey, is this Rosie O'Donnell Underwear Company? I was calling 'cause I bought a couple underwear. I put them on, they too small.
It's Cleveland.
Yeah, they too small. I'ma need some bigger underwear.
Is this
I don't know
another
what
song?
size. You
It's like-
gon' have to tell me. Tell me what size.
Oh, okay. So it just is like a full song.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is this is a Rosie O'Donnell
Underwear company.
underwear company
And it
because
slowly becomes singing.
she bought underwear that's too small, but she says she doesn't know what size to get. I guess let's go back like a second here.
Let's make sure we get a real play-by-play on the audio.
Bought a couple underwear. I put them on, they too small.
Yep, the underwear's too small.
Yeah, they too small. I'ma need some bigger underwear. I don't know what size. You gon' have to tell me. Tell me what size underwear to wear.
Why is she singing?
I don't.
Anywhere, anywho.
Yeah.
I'ma go figure it out. I'ma go
Okay. All right.
measure up.
Okay.
I'ma go lift my legs up. I'ma go
Just
put it all out there
Fatty.
on the line for you to measure. Baby, baba.
All right. So that was
So that was you.
no.
You keep laughing in the middle of it. It's just clearly you. Why did you email yourself?
that's-
And you go,
that wasn't me. I don't know why you think that was me. That was
some more underwear.
It's clear. It's clearly
Black Down syndrome.
Hey, is this Rosie O'Donnell Underwear Company?
It's clearly someone else.
I was calling 'cause I bought a couple underwear. I put them on, they too small.
I bought a couple
Yeah, they
underwear. I
too
put them on, they're too small. I bought
I'ma
a
need
couple
some
of
bigger underwear. I don't know what size. You gon' have to tell me.
I'm gonna need some underwear. I don't know
Tell
what
me
size
what
you gonna have to
size
tell me.
underwear to wear.
Listen.
Anywhere, anywho. I'ma go figure it out. I'ma go
Well, listen what she says. Measure up.
I'ma go lift my legs up. I'ma go put it all out there on the line for you to measure. Baby, baba.
Well,
All right. Well, that was the segment. There's no question there. She just had the wrong size underwear and was confused about what size to get.
sure.
That does bring us, James, to the end of the episode, and it is hot. I'm starting to feel the heat.
No, it's okay. I gotta make a phone call.
Here's what we're gonna do.
I gotta make a phone call.
James has to make a phone call. We got to get Zins, and I
gotta make a phone call.
I think we're gonna get a little high for the Patreon. Check it out, patreon.com/.
No, wait, I got it. I gotta make a phone call.
You got to take it now.
No.
Okay. Well, bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.